My name's Juliana, and where do I begin? My husband Craig and I decided to move our lives and our son to the island of Sardinia in Italy, my father's homeland. Join us on our new journey as I share my culture, heritage and passion for all things simply Sardinian. So I thought I would just explain to everyone a little bit about what happened last week, and the video coming out a day late, or was it 2 days late? No, I think it came out on Tuesday instead of Monday. So over the past couple of weeks we have had just really unseasonally hot weather. What we are experiencing in June, temperature-wise, is what we would normally expect sort of mid-July, August, really in the midst of summer. But for some reason, and people can say it's global warming or whatever, but we have had really, really hot weather since June. So we are really struggling. Everyone seems to be really struggling with the heat, the water board, the electricity board. We're having quite a number of power cuts. And the other day, Vodafone actually went down for about 3 days on the island, so no one had any mobile phone reception, couldn't make or receive calls, and of course internet. And we all know without internet, basically life stops, completely stops. I think most people can get away without having a phone for a day or two, but if you have no internet, it is really like, it's bad. So we had no internet, we had the video uploaded and ready to go, but we just couldn't get it out because we had no internet. So that is the reason why the video went out on the Tuesday instead of the Monday. So apologies everyone, but that is, I suppose just part of island life, and things that we even have to get used to sometimes. It's just, services aren't always as strong and the same as what we're used to in Australia or the UK, although our internet used to play up quite a bit in Australia. Anyway, on Wednesday we booked to go on a day trip on a little, here they call it a gomona. I'm not quite sure what the word for it is in English. I'm starting to have these like mental moments where I know the word in Italian but I can't seem to put it into English. So it was like a inflatable boat, like with a motor and a little bimini, shade, whatever. But anyway, we booked and decided to go out on Wednesday with some really good friends of ours and just get out for the day. It wasn't overly expensive. I'll let that truck go past. It's gone. It wasn't overly expensive. We took some lunch and aperitivos and lots of drinks and ice and made paninis on the boat. And you don't need a license for it. Craig took the helm and we went all around the coastline, and it was just absolutely magnificent to be able to view the island from the sea. Looking back onto the coastline is just, it's amazing, it's beautiful. And there was actually a point where I jumped into the water, which was really warm, jumped into the water for a bit of a swim, and I was just floating on my back and looking out onto the like Roman ruins and things, the Phoenician ruins of Taros and San Giovanni, and it was just magnificent, and yeah, I just thought, you know what, there is nowhere else in the world that I would rather be than here. So I done a little bit of filming, not too much filming, so I'm going to show you what we got up to on the boat.
Best thing in your life. Way oh, way oh, oh. You got me singing. Way oh, way oh, oh. You look like a guy who could treat me right. Way oh, oh. Boy, take a chance, will you let me ride? Way oh, oh. I could be the best thing in your life. Way oh. Maybe let's take a drive, take a drive.
So, you're in your happy place. On the other side, we normally do our walks over there.
Yeah, I can't think of a better place to be on a day like this. Floating in the med.
San Giovanni. It's nice seeing it from this way, isn't it? And the water is so clear. It's like crystal clear. It's like glass.
You got me singing. You look like a guy who could treat me right. Boy, take a chance, will you let me ride? I could be the best thing in your life. Maybe let's take a drive, take a drive.
Whilst we were sailing around this magnificent coastline of this beautiful island that we live on, taking in the sights of San Giovanni and the beautiful white sandy beaches, I decided to go for a little dip and try and cool off. The water was absolutely beautiful, it was crystal clear and full of fish. But of course, my husband had different ideas and thought it would be funny to make his wife into fish food. He started throwing lumps of bread off the side of the boat, and of course, what happens? All the little fish come up to get their tea. Oh!
Oh! No!
Oh gee, there's a big fish coming.
No!
No, there's nothing coming. Right over there. Sorry. Oh, wait a minute. There might be some fish. Got a new captain. Oh my god. Show us your skills, girl. Where are we going? Don't touch that. We're not supposed to touch that.
Over the past few weeks, Craig has been going over to give my aunt and uncle a hand, because Luciano, who is my great uncle, which I'm sure people will remember from a few videos back when we done the artichokes and prepared them all and cleaned them all. Yeah, he's just been a bit poorly the past few weeks. He's actually been in hospital. He's home now. He is hopefully on the mend, but they have a lot of land, a lot of orchards and vineyards and olive groves and things, and Craig has gone over to help them out and yeah, just do all the watering and the planting and the cleaning and the tidying, but going over like in the afternoon, in the late evenings when it's a lot cooler. So just due to the really hot weather, we haven't had any rain in our part of the island anyway since around March. So we're basically just living in quite a large dusty tinderbox at the moment. I'm actually a bit worried, and so are a lot of other people, if there's things like bushfires or like we just haven't had any rain, and the ground and everything is just so dry that all the plants and trees, fruit trees, and the vineyard was actually very, very close to just losing everything, things drying out, just due to lack of water and obviously very dry conditions. So Craig made a little video of him going over and helping out Marco and Ziarita to water the plants and just basically give them a hand. So I don't envy him. It is really, really hot and hard work, but hats off to him.
So we are at Zio Luciano's orchard. He's been feeling a bit poorly and was in the hospital the other day, and he's at home now. Unfortunately, he hasn't been able to come to his orchard for a while. You might remember we did the potatoes picking here, picking up potatoes. And so now Marco has asked me to pop along and give them a hand. So I was here a couple of times this week, and what we're doing, we're just clearing and watering all the trees. So I'll take you around so you can see what we're up to. It's really, really hot. This is the orchard. And over there, what you can hear is the generator going for the well that they've got on the land. And they grow all manner of fruit trees here. Plums and oranges and lemons, and it goes back a fair bit. Let's have a look. There's Marco, hard at work. So basically clear all the weeds around all the trees, all the overgrown stuff, and then we just fill it with water. It hasn't rained here since March, so everything's quite dry. We don't water the olive trees. The olive trees look after themselves. The fruit trees we have to water. And this is the famous Marco. Buonasera.
Buonasera maresciallo.
So we're
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We're digging around the trees and then just filling it up with water. That's it. But there's a fair amount to do. And we're only about halfway through. And it's about 6:30 in the evening. And it's still about 34, 35 degrees, and I have to wear long pants and normally long sleeves because the mosquitoes will come out in about half an hour and they will have an attack. But it's quite sad really. We've just got to clear all this as well. There's not many you see the grapevines have all got overgrown. I haven't had time to tend them this year. Last year we got lovely grapes off the vines, but they're very, very little this year because of all of the undergrowth. So Juliana and I have committed ourselves to helping out and clearing all this and getting it back into good shape for them for when he's up and running. So yeah, fair bit of work involved. We'll see what happens. I was actually looking at one of those robotic mowers. Well, that'd be perfect for that, but we'll see. See what happens.
As the sun sets over Sardinia and the sea sings its gentle goodbye, we leave with sun-kissed smiles, hearts full of laughter, and memories that will echo like the waves. Thank you for spending this magical day with us. If you felt the breeze, the joy, and the magic, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next adventure. Until then, as a beacon Saludi.